they dealt with it, but they did it in a really bad way. It's like, don't pull that lever. Why not?
They just put snake food in there. It's like, the way to fix...
That's the reason why there's so many mice.
The way to fix a snake infestation is to get more snakes.
You let the mice get out of control, right? But instead of killing them, you catch them and you feed them to the snakes.
Couldn't they just get a cat?
Too bad, they had snakes.
I don't think there's any problem that can't be solved by hundreds of snakes.
Last thing you want is...
Alright, here we gotta unload and make it rain on the, like, impulsive shopper fairy.
The impulsive shopper fairy, she just bought all these things.
She's probably got, like, a really swaggin' place down there.
She's probably trying to fill the void.
Give me the shiny.
I need to buy this.
More shiny.
I have a problem. Feed my addiction.
And this is actually a really great way. That's why we don't upgrade our arrows all the way. This is a great way to just get bombs and arrows.
We accidentally upgraded the bombs to max.
It's not an issue because
I don't know. Bombs haven't been too heavy of a demand, honestly.
You don't really use them that much later.
Now arrows. Arrows have been...
Arrows, you're pretty much always going to use arrows, man. Like, we don't really use them that much either, you know? I've just always conserved them.
Conserve
Plus,
and preserve.
in a co-op scenario, they're a little harder to use. You know?
I can't help it, man. You got to line up the shots and I got to take them, but they're usually got to have like really good timing with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, there will come a time when we need a lot of arrows and a lot of bombs, but that day is not today.
Not today. See, did we max out at 50 bombs just there? Because it jumped from 40 to 50.
Yeah, we maxed it out. I don't know why it jumped from 40 to 50.
Just that, yeah, we thought we were going to get to 45 so we could just hold off on it.
Well, yeah, that's why we stop at, like, I think 60 arrows. That's why I didn't let it go above 60, because I was like...
Big trouble.
Big trouble's fine.
We're fine.
It's just a fortune cookie. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
All that matters is the extra arrows.
Oh yeah, we tried to get extra bombs, but she was like, no, just take this back.
Yeah. She was like, well, I can't sell this to you.
You don't want the shiny?
But I got a guy that if I refer you to him, I'll get a commission.
Well, it's like some weird pyramid scheme.
Those Zora flippers are just based off of how their feet are shaped. They're super cheap to make. Charge them 500 rupees. They've never seen flippers before.
He probably just chopped the feet off a Zora.
Some dead Zoras. Maybe some live ones, depending on how high demand was.
We didn't kill any Zoras, so I'm assuming he did.
He's the king. They just listen to him. They do what he tells.
Give me your feet.
Give me your feet.
Okay, king. Whatever you say.
I am but a loyal servant. And the pain! I may never swim again.
How many of those rupees do you think the guy that lost his feet got?
He got a cut, man. He got a cut.
He got like 10 rupees. This is a lot of money.
To the Zoras, this is rich. I'll never have to work another day in my life.
He's the king of the Zoras for a reason. Hustler.
Straight hustling. He's
Alright.
bubbling.
So we get it to 60, but I think we get some kind of weird luck or something.
Yeah.
Little luck, and I was like, little luck's not good enough. Not good enough. Or no, it's not at 60 yet. But
I think that what happens is we wanted better than a little luck.
I think we roll Big Trouble.
Yeah. We want to switch it up.
Oh yeah, we wanted better than a little luck. And then we roll like, I don't remember what luck we roll. we rolled big trouble, and then
like, we can't leave with that.
Then I'm like, okay, we'll throw in 25, but we don't want to max out arrows, so hopefully we get the right luck.
What did we get? Good luck. Okay, yeah.
Good luck.
We were satisfied.
It's
Run.
good enough.
Leave before it changes.
Let's leave this place. And then at this point, we're actually gonna go do Dungeon 3, I think.
Dungeon 3?
For Dark World. I think I was also like, we have all these rupees and stuff, so I was like, let's go get some blue potion. Just to have it.
Yeah. Blue potion bombing, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's good to have. Because you never know, like, when you're going to need magic. I mean, I didn't think we were going to need it for Dungeon 3, but since a lot of our strategy revolved around the invisibility cape for Dungeon 3, I was like, we need at least a little magic.
That witch be stirring that pot like Mondo fast. She was just like, turn that.
I think the speed changes like when you give her the mushroom too.
She's just like, oh, that's the good stuff. I'm gonna churn faster.
The shroom of doom.
I just realized those shrooms turned into magic powder. That is not how life works.
It's like bottomless magic powder too. As long as you have magic power to put in there or something. How does that work?
Yeah, it's actually based on our magic powder. So what are we doing? Like, we're reaching in there and it's like some sort of weird thing that's leeching off of us and then we throw it out?
I think she just, like, took the mushroom for something else.
This is just a reward for bringing me the mushroom. The mushroom has nothing to do with it.
Here I just do a walk around on the hole. Because you don't have to fall in those. In fact, you don't have to do any of that part of the dungeon.
All of this is optional. Don't worry about it.
And I go in and I had forgotten my pathing, really. And I go in and I'm like, oh yeah, wait, there's a better way to do this. So we skip back this way, and of course we skip that chest because it's just a compass.
I love how it gives the whole "you solve the puzzle" noise when you step on it too. It's like, we solved the puzzle 3 times. Win a prize!
And like, everything in this dungeon is practically useless. Like, you don't have to do but maybe like 10% of this entire Dungeon 3. And it's one of the weird ones because it's spread out over all these random...
Yeah, I was like, what's with all these entrances to it?
Yeah, it's just spread out all over all these underground entrances. And here I'm like, well, this will be easier later, but we're going to have to kill the mummies. And I also had to introduce you to the...
double kill.
Oh, what are they called? What are those guys called?
I don't know, man. They're essentially jellyfish. There's also the claw. The claw decides who will stay and who will go.
Well, the hand thing. I'd introduce you to him because he just pops up. And, like, you can kill him. And I don't even think... I think it might delay his respawn.
Yeah, like, he still comes back.
And we cut it pretty close, actually. We almost got.
We almost got the getting and the gotting.
And then we messed up. Okay, there it goes. We kind of pulled it a little too far. And, like, you don't need to kill anything in this room.
Yeah.
Like, you can just go in and grab the big key. And that's that, man.
Whoa! Did you see that? We clipped through everybody.
Did we?
Yeah.
Sometimes if you move at a certain angle, you can.
Yeah, we literally walked through the sprite. Like, whoa.
Like, Link's hitbox is somewhat smaller than he is.
Fancy hitboxes.
And, like, it's not a big deal if we got there. But, like, you guys will note that we are skipping all kinds of locked doors and all kinds of entrances. And you don't need to do them. They're not even required. This is what you need to do. Oh yeah, I thought the hammer hurt these guys, but it doesn't. You would think, you know, that you get it when you're in the dungeon with them.
I don't know how I hurt him there.
You hit him with a pot.
Oh! Or, in this world, the skeleton.
Yeah, you hit him with the skull. And the skulls and the pots and stuff, I mean, they just...
This is a Dark World. Pots or skulls, they hold things in skulls.
They probably have a lot of them laying around.
Oh,
It is the Dark World.
you don't understand, man. A lot of these people have some big heads.
Oh yeah, I go back, I'm like, oh, we can't get past that. We need to fix this real quick.
If we have a particularly large skull, it's free real estate.
Why would we make pots whenever we can just stick it in some of the skulls we have laying around?
Look at that.
We blow up an entire wall like action movie hero style.
Have you heard of Die Hard? Or maybe Michael Bay?
Okay, so here we get the fire rod, and this is important because now we can kill the stupid mummies that I hate so much.
All of my hatred.
I mean, I hate these mummies, man. So normally here, if we'd used like a fairy or something, I would switch back to the light world and leave a portal near the entrance to the boss for this dungeon and just go get some fairies and replenish stuff. But I'm overly cautious when I do that, and I'm usually playing like a hardcore run when I do it. So a lot of times I would do runs where I would set my own rules just to make it difficult. So I'd say if I die, like, and get a legit game over, then I'm going to delete it and start over.
Whoosh.
I do like hardcore Zelda runs. And I even made modify rules for that where I wouldn't use fairies at all.
Woo.
So I would make a rule for it that the only thing I could carry was, or the only way I could heal myself was items that I pick up. And then the only other thing I could use was like magic powder. Or magic refills.
Magic refills.
So this is weird here because sometimes this ball will get you and sometimes it won't.
Isn't that just a curse ball?
Yeah.
How did that get us?
I think on one edge it has a higher hitbox than on another.
Such a weird thing.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, see, and then it missed us there.
Yeah.
Oh, the layout. It's actually a little bit tighter on the bottom than it is on the top. That's weird, though. Because it looks like it's the same size.
You're right. I think that's a inconsistency of like most of Zelda's like level design.
The whole isometric view creates funny
So-
hitboxes.
We actually don't even bother like going back through this. We just take the shortcut.
I need that key.
Because in a lot of ways, that does reset a dungeon when you do that. But we haven't changed anything. We haven't flipped any switches or anything. So it's not really important, you know.
We did what we needed to, and we're out of here.
No apologies. Sorry, not sorry. We
took what we needed.
We went back to the entrance.
And Cry Me a
Oh,
River.
we came so close there.
Yeah, I didn't know the hand was still there. So like I was taking my sweet time on the pot pickup. I'm pretty sure I was giving you a slight sweat.
Sometimes I take it for granted that you don't know about the hand too. Like, I'm just so used to always knowing so much stuff about this game, and sometimes I don't tell you stuff. You may have noticed that a few times. Like, we tried to be cheaty there, and it kind of got us. It didn't work out. Like, I was like, well, what would happen if we just take a shortcut? Bad things happen. Nothing good.
The sword goes right through him again.
Yeah, I don't know what the weird thing is about sprite hitboxes for that. So, I mean, like, this is the main puzzle of this dungeon. This dungeon is not one of the hard ones. You know, the boss isn't even, like, particularly hard.
The only reason we did not get grabbed by the hand there was because we got hit by a mummy.
Well, we had, like, some invisibility frames for, like, just the right amount of time. And there's one of these pots that will always replenish all your magic, if I recall. Well, I guess not. But the fire rod here is just your best friend. And this is just practice for harder fire rod puzzles later.
The scary thing about this whole scenario is that the curse we gave actually halved the amount of magic that we were going to use. So We would have been down to only a little third of a bar.
So here, killing everything in the room really isn't a requirement, because you can just do that.
It's a that.
And it's also the same here. If, I forget what carries the key.
What the heck happened there? I used the hook shot, and did you see how it was like practically invincible for all that?
Well, the hook shot has like, I guess it gives you invisibility frames for a minute. I think the mummy has the key, if I recall correctly.
Oh no.
So we did use a few fairies in this dungeon.
Yes.
I think we may have been almost out.
So right now we're down to 1 fairy and 1 potion.
Yeah, but we had the blue potion, so that was fine, you know. Even with you blasting away with a fire rod.
I can't help it, man. I get scarred.
Yeah, I take inventory at this point. I'm like, oh, we got 1 fairy and 1 potion. I'm like, well, we're at the final boss, so we're fine. And
do we drop down into the boss here?
Yes, this is where I show you why the invisibility cape is the most powerful item in the game.
Observe.
For a second here, I explain, and I go invisible, and I'm like, just do stabby.
And then we kill Mothra.
Yeah, and a level 3 sword helps a lot, because you can just beat them.
Oh, all the spike things go past us, too.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's not much... I don't know if there's much of anything that can hurt you when you're in an invisibility cape. Here we go. Again.
Talking to us about how everything that we're doing is of importance and is helping her escape, but she's still trapped.
Yeah, I mean... More talking. Talking.
Why are you thanking me now? I could just stop. No, wait!
Yeah, we got her crystal, right? She's fine. Whatever. Enjoy your normal life trapped in the crystal.
I mean, the idea of it all is that she's supposed to be able to get out of the crystal, and until we defeat every single dungeon, she's not getting out. So, her saying, thank you so much! What do you mean, thank you?
I'm so safe. I can go back to my normal life now. Wait, you were a crystal before?
Interestingly enough, the whole crystal dynamic that she's stuck in, she almost like has that as like a mechanic in the later iterations.
Well, I mean, not Ganon, but the wizard with the name I can't pronounce, he trapped them all on crystals to use their power.